This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I'm absolutely thrilled to be speaking direct from the Bay Area in Oakland, California, the incredible Danielle White, who is a renowned music producer and DJ. Danielle, it is so great to finally meet you.
So nice to meet you too. I go by divaDanielle when I'm producing music. So just so you know, my producer name.
divaDanielle, everyone look her up because she just came out today with Downtown, a remix for the artist Airball. I want to know for you, divaDanielle, how the idea to do this remix came about.
You know, this was like a total collaboration. I run a record label with a pretty famous DJ that's been around a long time, DJ Dan, and he's really famous for funky house. So I've been collaborating with him the last couple of years, and one of the artists just came to me and was like, hey, I need someone to take this funky remix and do something totally different with it. And I have like what's kind of known as like a little techier style. So it was like one of those things where someone was like, I have something, I like it, but I also want to do something totally different to create this like package of music. And so they came to me and the record label that I run to do that.
I love it. You know, and look I've been able to speak with over 400 music producers and or DJs all over the world. It's obviously a very popular occupation within the arts, but also what I have found, Danielle, and I'm curious to know if you feel the same way, there's a universality to what you do, because at the end of the day, it's all about connecting with people, whether you're in Oakland, Japan, Australia, the UK, so many people in the East, especially Japan and China. What is it about, you think, the universality of being a music producer and DJ that makes it so accessible?
You know, I have to say, and especially after the last 2 years, really a lot of us that are in different areas got to even spread out even further. So it's become even more accessible with all of the live streams and things like that that happened over the course of COVID. You know, I think we all have busy lives. We all are out there, we're working, we all have our different things that we're doing. And I feel like music, especially, it touches people on an emotional level that allows them to kind of let go of other things that are happening in their lives. Sometimes it's to cry, sometimes it's to dance, like to have fun, to be silly. Sometimes it's to be in love, all these feelings that just hearing a sound that all of us, no matter where we are, it touches us, it touches our heart in some way, because I feel like it really kind of gets you out of the mind and into your body and into your feelings and into your memories and things like that. And everybody, no matter where they're at, can really relate to that in some way. And for me, I feel like there's so much seriousness in the world, which we should take seriously. There's a lot going on, but to have music that's fun, that reminds us in the joy of life, that's always kind of been my focus, to be a little silly.
Well, divaDanielle, thank God we have someone like you in the world, not only spreading light, but humor. And it's a buoyancy and a vibration we need now more than ever. I know, well, listen, I just want to let the audience know, for more on divaDanielle, you can read more about her right below this video. divaDanielle, final question for you. Obviously, these past 2.5 years have been a trauma for a lot of people. I've also spoken with some artists that got really vulnerable with me, and we have a lot of audience members all over the world, especially young kids, who have written to me one-on-one, who have asked this question, and I'm going to ask it for you. divaDanielle, for the artists out there that may be struggling, what actionable steps can they take to get out of their head, to get their art up and out?
Oh man, I mean, that is a process, is a lifelong process. And I mean, for me, the thing that really changed, and honestly, with everything that happened over the last 2 years, this was one bright spot for me, because there were no gigs to be out. There was nothing really to do because everything was shut down, that it allowed me for the first time in a long time to stop worrying about what other people think or how it's going to be received. And so much for me was really about getting quiet, taking time for myself, getting really still. And that sort of allowed me to have a little bit of a rebirth, almost, I would say, because I wasn't so focused on everything that was going on, and I could really kind of get back to the heart of it. And, you know, especially with musicians, no matter what kind of musician you are, there's always a learning curve, and you just have to kind of like keep working your way through that. But I think it's so important as you're going through that, just to keep doing it without that worry so much about how it's going to be received, because eventually you're going to find your voice, you know, and you're going to find like what really touches you, or like what is your sound, or what is your, you know, how is your creative expression. And that's really it, is tapping into that. I feel like the only way to get there is really creating quiet spaces for yourself, and you know, kind of doing some self-reflection on the side. It's like, it seems like it's totally different but totally connected, and kind of working in that kind of space.
Danielle, I think you need to get a TED Talk, just this whole notion of moving through it, and just moving through it without any maybe idea of knowing the how or the destination. I just got to chill. God bless America. divaDanielle, you are incredible. I'm so excited you're joining this important platform, but at the end of the day too, I'm very excited that we're now connected. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Oh my God, stop it. You are.
Oh, yes. Yes.